our cinemas have actually been around for 85 years, so we haven't just launched it. Avalon was co-founded by my late grandfather in 1939. He built a chain of cinemas nationally, and we actually had a presence in multiple cities around the country. And many of them were then what was to become, under the apartheid area, white areas, and therefore the majority of our assets were actually expropriated by the government at the time. And our family was also involved in the liberation movement, so I think we were, coupled with that, targeted as a result. A lot of our cinemas were often used for political and anti-apartheid rallies and those type of things. So as a result of that, we were targeted. And then came democracy. And my late dad, who had to navigate the business through those difficult times. And when I joined him, I was 17, just finished school and continued my degrees part-time through distance learning. And then I joined him in the business. And we were down to one cinema screen, and we began to rebuild the business post democracy. And so that's where we are now. We've got multiple cinemas nationally in various key locations in the country. So we have, in our 85-year history, have had many firsts to our company. We were the first to introduce 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock shows. We were the first to introduce half-priced Tuesdays called Budget Tuesdays. The first to introduce luxury cinema seating. The first to introduce flavored salts, to name a few. I mean, there are many others, but just those that immediately come to mind. And as we navigate our way through a post-COVID era, as a result of the global scenarios, which we all are familiar with, this resulted in a huge inflationary scenario, both in South Africa and globally. And it's a project that I've been working on for some years, which in essence was to create a rewarding experience for every cinema goer. And I say that because our prices in any event in our chain are the most competitive. And there are other rewards in the market, in the cinema space, but they're always linked to a card or a membership or a medical aid, which is therefore targeting a certain LSM. And we wanted to democratize that reward. So we then I came up with a concept, which I then partnered with a rewards company. And in essence, whenever you buy either a movie ticket or a refreshment at our popcorn counter, then any one of those purchases each qualify you to get up to, or the patrons, I should say, each customer then gets up to 360 Rand worth of rewards per purchase. So if you buy 5 movie tickets, you get 5 rewards, each valued up to 360, and the same in terms of which you do when you purchase your refreshments. And at the time of this interview, we've actually just increased that by an additional 100 Rand to 460 worth of rewards. The rewards are made up of initially 4 categories, and now we have a 5th category. So the 4 categories are 20 Rand off Debonair's, Nando's, Steers, Pick and Pay, like food and groceries, so everyday item. You have 100 Rand off a Pamper, which is for manicure, pedicure, massage. You have a 2-for-1 for family activities like various parks and animal parks and go-karting and those type of family experiences. And then you have 50 Rand off a domestic intercity bus ticket or 150 Rand off a domestic air ticket. And the new category which we've added is for an online gaming company that sells consoles and accessories. And you get 100 Rand of that for your qualifying purchase as well. So in essence, what we've designed is a solution that basically rewards people multiple times more in value than what they've spent for each purchase. And we've done that firstly because we'd like to reward our patrons, but also we know that in these inflationary times, people do still want to escape, and cinema is certainly one of the best ways to escape from the challenges and the dynamics of the world that we face, where you can just escape for a few hours into the world of fantasy and entertainment, but in the same breath, making it feasible. So by being able to provide these multiple rewards for everyday use items, certainly we feel is a game changer, and it's rewarding everybody. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a member of any particular platform. All you have to do is come to our cinemas, buy a ticket and or buy a refreshment, and for each purchase, you're going to get rewarded per purchase. And so that's really the vision behind this initiative. We are in various discussions to enhance the offering, and soon we'll be announcing even more rewards for the purchases. We are in discussions with clothing retailers, to name one example, and other such daily activities and needs that people have to be able to reward them for coming to our cinemas. So our vision for 85 years and beyond is certainly we are in various discussions to pursue more locations. One of the unique aspects of our company is in the cinema world, we were one of the only or very few in South Africa cinema companies that was able to honor all its obligations during the COVID. And that certainly is part of our family ethos of 85 years of a very, what can I say, integrity in terms of the way we deal. And that has and continues to all go well for our track record, especially having to survive against the odds in the big chunk of our history, against the obverse system of the history of our country. And so in that context, we have been engaged by many landlords who have witnessed this and who have understood the value of what we've brought to the market. And certainly we are in various discussions for expansion nationally. We are already present nationally. We have cinema in Cape Town, Durban, Pietermaritzburg, and Johannesburg. So we are national, but it's just more to extend our footprint in each of those areas. We also, as a group, do other aspects. So we are in blind production. We've done a lot of foreign shoots in South Africa. We've produced a lot of our own independent content. We also do movie distribution as well. So we supply to the market both niche and independent content, including some of the mainstream content, but also niches like Bollywood, which also has a significant following in South Africa. So we are in multiple spectrums of the media and entertainment space. And yeah, to access our cinemas and to be able to book, we have both on the Apple and Google stores. We have our app, which is called CineCentre. It's CineCentre, one word. And on our mobile, on our website as well, which is mobile friendly. So even if you go to our website on your mobile, it still adapts to the mobile screen, and that's www.cinecentre.co.za. So that's where you have the ability to book, and whether you book at site, online, on our app, or through our call center, wherever you book, you will automatically get your rewards. Obviously, when you come to our physical site, your reward code is on the ticket or receipt if you're buying a confectionery. And if you book online or the app, the digital email that you will get contains the reward information. So it's all there, no matter which platform you use to purchase your movie tickets. And you are also able to, on our sites, purchase your refreshments online as well. So we have a dedicated queue for the refreshments that are purchased online to make that experience quicker for those that have pre-purchased.